I'm sorry, mama. So, um, this was one Tuesday evening in February of 2019. Me and my cousin, um, we're on the way to work. Now, I used to work in Boone County, and if you know anything about Boone County, that's if you have this melanin, this colored melanin, you do not want to be up there. Okay, especially after certain hours. But I was working at a warehouse, and this shit was at least 9, 10 hour plus shifts. Niggas wasn't getting off till 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I used to go in around. I worked the second shift, the worst shift. So I would go in around 3:30, 4 o'clock. So one day, me and my cousin, shout out my nigga Bino, we was on the way up there to work, right? We had got our food. We about to get on the I-65 north, you know what I'm saying? Merging on that motherfucker, and about to spend a good little 20, 30 minutes cruise on the way to work, like every other day. But this day, we get on the highway, and we only on the highway for a good 5, 6 minutes. Reason I say that is because as we merged on the highway, we are in the furthest lane to the right, and to the left of us is a semi. 18-wheeler boy, swerving. Don't know if the nigga drunk, don't know if the nigga high, don't know if the nigga sleepy, don't know, just know he's swerving. So, my cousin notices, and tries to speed up, get past it. But we was just too little too late. And the semi hit the back driver's side wheel, therefore spun us out. We get pushed down the highway, a good 1, 2, maybe 300 yards. Like, we are literally like being pushed by this semi. And then we spin off the grill of the semi, spin across the lanes, and slam into the rail and separating 65 north and 65 south. The car is totaled, yes. We're fine. After the dust settles, I look at my cousin, make sure everything good, right? Now, mind you, we just got into a fucking accident, so everything in the car is all over the place. Food bags, our work bags, and everything that nigga had in his vehicle. Now, his vehicle was a little bit messy prior to the accident. I kind of kept getting on his ass about trying to clean it out every once in a while. I ain't saying make the motherfucker spotless, but I'm saying you can clean some of this shit up. So, anyway, after the dust settles, literally like not even 5 minutes later, 2 sheriffs is knocking on the door. I rolled a window down. As I rolled the window down, I'm like trying to process what the fuck just happened. I'm gathering everything that fell out my bag, out the bags and shit like that, right? There's 2 lady sheriffs. Of course, they are of the caucus race. One of them starts asking us coherent questions, making sure everything's straight with us. Can we respond? Are we good? Our sense is good. The other one, though, however, she's in the back, right? Standing up, just examining what the fuck going on. And I don't realize what I'm doing, but I'm grabbing my bag and shit, and she's just looking like, hey, what you keep grabbing in that bag for? So I instantly threw it down. I'm like, I don't need no problems. I just got in an accident. I don't need no extra shit. So, then I zip my jacket up. We about to get out the car, right? She points out, when I say the tiniest flake, I mean the tiniest flake. Like, nobody's seen it until she literally pointed this shit out. And I mean, it was the tiniest flake of THC on my fucking jacket. I had a North Face. Alright, so she pointed that out, and instantly, me and my cousin went from victims of a automobile accident to now we are suspects. Oh shit. Mind you, the truck driver, he never got tested for, never got a breathalyzer, none of that shit. They literally just asked that nigga, was he good? And then pretty much let that nigga go. So, now we getting pulled out the car. Instantly, I'm detained. They asking my cousin about the whip and shit. And then they set me over on the side of the rail. Detained us. Bro, it took 6 cops to go check out the vehicle. 6. This is a 04 Cavalier. And if you know what a Cavalier is, it's not that big. 6 cops. Anyway, so They go and they ramsacking that shit too. It's already totaled. They just like ransacking that shit though. Trunk, whatever they could pull up of the hood, inside under the seats, inside the everything. So then they come back, right? I told you his vehicle was kind of messy. So he had lost some shit. There was some shit in there that he didn't even know was in there. Come to find out, nigga had paraphernalia, like a THC pen, a old ass grinder that like niggas thought he lost, and just a bunch of other shit, right? So then the nigga comes over, gathers a bunch of weed crumbs and shit, right? Throws them in a little pill bottle that he found, and then comes over and holds them both up and is just looking at me and my cousin like, okay, so we found this and we found this. Whose is what? Me and my cousin look at each other, was like, I don't know. I have no clue. Well, he's like, I can't let you go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I found this, and it was in your possession, your vehicle, so I can't just let you guys go. And we look at him, and like, okay, but it's not ours. So, got arrested. Now, they took us to the Boone County Jail. But, that's where they fucked up at. They took us to the Boone County Jail, right? Mind you, we got into an accident. I didn't know this shit. This is my, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know nothing about this shit. But they fucked up because it was a nigga at the desk who pretty much told them. When we got to the jail, we was about to get admitted in, right? This nigga pretty much told him, he was like, hey, did you already take him to the hospital and shit? Because, I mean, they had just got into an accident. And apparently it's something that they have to do prior to anybody that does get submitted to jail via an auto accident, some shit like that. And he was like, no. So instead of going to jail, we pull up at the jail. We're already there. Now we got to go back out another 15, 20 minutes and go to the hospital. This is the only time I ever get released from the cuffs, other than obviously when they got me in the cell. So yeah, they take us to the hospital, get x-rayed, then we go back to the jail, right? We get submitted in, all that extra shit. Yeah, they had T-Rose in the fucking jumpsuit and the flops. Nigga, I had a size 13 on my left and a size like 12 on my right. Flat as fuck. And I was there damn near all day. Luckily, I had just been paid, so I had the bail bread. And I was going to bail me and my cousin out, but they lied to us. I found out later on that they did $100 upcharge on the bail. So I could have got us out, but instead, his dad got him out, and then I had to pay for myself. So yeah, I was there all day. I was there from like 3 o'clock to like 10, 11. So yeah, I spent a nice chunk of my day in jail, like February 2019. So yeah, again, Ma, hey, sorry. But yeah, that's my confessional.